Well, good afternoon, people. Joe here with the Black Rock Central Railroad. Just kind of a January update. Hopefully some of you caught my previous video on Christmas presents that I had won off of Sparky's channel, Sparky 107, and Cousin Vinny's channel, BNSF. What's it, 6951? Yeah, I'll remember things eventually. I covered some of the prizes that I had won. The first one that I'm going to show you here was a oil loading platform that I won off of Cousin Vinny's channel. It's actually not the end one here, but the one that I put in the middle. I had 3 of these that were evenly spaced out along this area. Now I have 4, which is kind of a good deal because now I can shove 4 tankers in here on each side and fill up 8 at the same time, or empty them at the same time. So I thank you for that, Cousin Vinny. On Sparky's channel, I was very happy to win a gift certificate from Otter Valley Trains. This was provided by Containerman 68. So Roy, a special shout out to you for your generous donation to that contest. One of the things I picked up was a pike stuff building, which is this green building here, which I'll move the camera here in a second and give you a better look at that. That is, for all intensive purposes, a quality control lab for the oil refinery. You know that they have to check the oil, make sure all the oil is good and any of the additives that they add into it and all that kind of stuff, that everything meets all the specs. So that's where they do all that testing. In addition to that, I picked up a couple of Walthers flashing red lights, which I've wanted for a while now. And now if you look carefully, you can see them flashing on top of the towers. Later on I might turn the lights out so that you can see that a little better. Now bear with me here a second. Let me move this camera again to get a shot of the other prize that I picked up. One of the other kits that I bought was this Walthers, I believe they call it a track house. I only bought one of them because my station master can only live in one house at a time. So as you can see, we are located right next to our passenger station. So that way the station master has just a short walk back and forth to work. In addition to working there, he's also one of the volunteers at our scenic railroad, which is right on the other side of the tracks from him. So that's kind of handy for him. That still needs a little bit of work, a little more ground cover around there, sidewalk, mailbox, maybe even a tree or 2. But we'll get to that as we progress. One of the other things that was not part of the contest, but I picked up anyway, was from Jim Tedesco. Jim Tedesco does a lot of 3D printing stuff, and I'd seen an item on Dave Thurber's channel, the Crooked River and Eastern, where he had was showing a bracket that Jim had made for him for his NCE controllers. So I contacted Jim, and I had him make 4 of these for me. See if we can get you a little bit of a close-up here on this. Like I say, that's 3D printed. And the controller slides right down into it. And secures the controllers. I bought 4 of those. I have them just placed at strategic little points around the layout. Other than that little bit of stuff, I haven't been too busy. I've been working on freight cars. Some of you who follow Jack's channel would have seen some of the freight cars just last night that I did for him. He's getting ready to change his layout again. Or actually not the layout, but just change some of the buildings on his to where he's putting a cement plant in place of his lumber mill that he has there now. The tracks should all remain the same. But in addition to the freight cars that I've done for him, I have more freight cars coming. All cement hoppers. And 3 different cement plant kits that he's making, or that he wants put together for that. So I'm going to be kind of busy doing things for him again, which means my layout kind of goes by the wayside. But we will be keeping up with matters on this one. Nothing big changes, or no big changes coming. But we do still have more scenery work to accomplish, and a few other odds and ends. So that'll keep you kind of updated on what I've been doing for the month of January. Hopefully we'll get some more things done, or we can have another update in February. Thank you all for watching. And just the other day, I actually hit the magic number of 250 subscribers. So to all my new guys and girls, I thank you for that. So everybody have a good one, and we'll catch you on the next update. Bye for now.